Hi, I'm Renae, this is Neill, and we're here at Anchovy at Smorgasburg, where we're famous for our fried anchovies.
Most people grow up with a healthy fear of anchovies and these kinds of small fish, but in fact we both grew up eating them. I mean, I can remember my grandfather feeding them to me.
And for our Munchies moment, we're going to show you how to do the Chovie Clambake.
We're doing a clam bake. This is more kind of what we like to cook at home, what we'd like to make for dinner with our friends. So we have whole lobsters from Maine. We have little neck clams and corn, potatoes, sausage, all the good stuff. Start out with some red potatoes, saute them in olive oil with some Andouille sausage, garlic, lemons. Yep, just saute them up, throw the beer in there, a little water, Old Bay, and let it boil. And you want to make sure that the water's like up to a roaring boil before you put the clams in there. So we've got some little neck clams from Rhode Island, and we're just gonna pop them in there. And you want to make sure that you let them soak for about an hour or two in salt water. That way they spit out all of the nasty sand. Man down.
Is that a keeper or are we throwing it back?
I think let's throw it back in the sea.
And this is, I mean, this is a perfect example of the kind of meal that we would make with a lot of friends, you know. It's something I've been wanting to do as a crawfish boil, but we haven't done it here.
Yeah.
So this is big crawdad. I've worked in all kinds of bait and tackle shops. And I used to run sport fishing charters with tourists and everybody visiting our town. I grew up in Tampa Bay. So it's kind of a natural thing to be in the seafood business.
And that's it, you just put the lid on. The lobsters take about, 8 minutes, 6 to 8 minutes, depending on how big they are. And a good rule of thumb is you just wait until they turn bright orange. Yeah, I've had a love for cooking ever since I was a little kid growing up in Washington State and all the fresh seafood, so it's kind of coming natural.
Yeah, she comes from a food background. She's worked in restaurants since she was 15 and worked in a lot of Spanish restaurants, so she's really familiar with the cuisine that we do at Anchovy and the anchovies and everything. I do the lifting, she does the cooking, pretty much.
Barry's the front man,
yeah,
the hype man.
That's right.
All right, you ready? You're
Cool.
gonna dump it out on the table? And then you gotta finish it off with a bunch of Old Bay. There it is. That's how we do it. It's a normal Wednesday night dinner for two.
And this is our Munchies moment.
You gonna suck out all the head goo?